Hi guys, I want to talk about Mike Tyson's and Jake Paul's fight that is happening on November 15th, or might be happening on November 15th. Okay, may I just say that I hope somebody sends this to Jake Paul, because I think he's going to be really happy with the outcome if he stays. So at this time, we have like a stellium in Cancer, right? And both of these two fighters are Cancer signs. Jake Paul is 27 and Mike Tyson is in his 60s. I think he's just 60. And so they're at different stages in their life, okay? And Jake Paul is where Mike Tyson used to be in his life when he was 27, except without the jail, okay? So now, and also Jake Paul, if you stay till November 15th and do this fight, this is going to be the best thing, the best idea, the best thing you ever did for yourself. Okay? The only problem is you will get hurt, so, but you'll realize that it wasn't as bad as you thought. Okay? And you will fight again, and you will be like an icon, and kind of like Bobby Fischer versus that Russian chess player, except you're the Russian chess player, but he went on to do great things too, okay? And but your life is going to change. You see, your contract really sucks. I don't know if you read your contract and how much money you're getting, but whether or not you stay in this fight or not, I think Mike Tyson's kind of waiting for you to bow down out, even though his chart does say anywhere, anytime, he can take you down. He is like a train and he is ready for you. Okay, so don't get that shit twisted. He just wants his money now. Okay, so he wants his money now. Alrighty, so know that. All right, but you, whatever thought you have in your head about how much money you're actually getting, and I think you're gonna see it in the endorsements. I think he signed his name away to some of these contracts that he signed. I think he signed with WWE. I think he signed with Netflix, and he got like a really standard contract. Whereas Mike Tyson, he's been through this. He's been through the contracts. He knows what to get, and he's gonna make out like a bandit. Okay, he just wants his money in July, not in November. So if you bow out, that's fine. He's gonna be beautiful. This is his second coming in July if you bow out. If you decide to leave because one, you're in your head about it, but really I don't think you are. You're more about your play. I don't feel like you're really taking this seriously. Also, you seem to have in your natal chart problems with addiction issues, so you could be an alcoholic. So I would be careful with your addiction issues during this time period, because you're allowing your brain to really get the best of you during this time period. And what's going to happen if you bow out in July, it's Mike Tyson's second coming. So he is going to be like a pig in mud, a new entourage, new set of friends, maybe more movie endorsements, video game endorsements, the works, same stuff that you had previous, except this time around, you may not fight. I mean, I know you want to fight, but it's like you're at an age where you're like a phenom, you are the phoenix. I mean, work on saving your money, because it's your second coming, so you might be a little bit indulgent, and hopefully your wife can like reel you in and just be like, no, stop, no. I hope she does that to you to keep you in check, even though you don't like that shit, but I hope she keeps you in check, because if Jake Paul decides to leave, he's going to be in for a lot of lawsuits come October, okay, with these people. But he's already fighting with people in his life. I'm not going to get too much in his personal life because I'm going to talk about the fight, but there's a lot of like behind the scenes stuff with these contracts and owing people money at this time, and he's thinking he's good for it. And then when he gets his money, he realized, but it's like, it's good money still, but it's like, it wasn't the money that he thought he was going to make because he didn't read his contract. Okay. I don't think he read his contract. And then July is going to be tantrums and tiaras. Okay. And He's going to be so pissed off about the situation. Mike's going to be sitting pretty. Mike's not worried about it because he knows how these people work with their damn contracts, and he know what time it is. Plus, he got people that he's been with like all his career that know how to handle these contracts. So they know how to sit pretty. So Mike's waiting for that to come in, and he's super excited. He's super excited whether or not you show up. Either way, if you show up, you know, you are going to get probably a leg injury November 15th, but don't get it twisted. Do the fight. Even though your contract sucks, it's shit, it's probably a standard contract, okay? And, you know, and Mike Tyson is just on a different level than you. You know, Mike Tyson's been doing this for years. He's been doing these pay-per-view shows for years, HBO shows for years. So he's a different animal altogether. Different animal completely, because this is his profession. This is, if he was a professor, this is his class. So all you're doing is basically being coached, but like out loud coached by Mike Tyson. But the thing is, when you go through this fight, you're gonna find, one, get the hell out of your head. If you have to during this time period, go get therapy, go get hypnotized, do something to get the hell out of your damn head. Meditate, sober up, do something, because, and practice really hard. Take it seriously, because this could be, after November 15th, the start of Jake Paul's boxing career. And a lot of good things are going to come to you. Look at all the people around you, and I already think that you know what you're going to do with half of them. But, and trust and believe, if you drop out of this fight, they will leave you so quickly. They will lose your number, block you so quickly. You will have such low self-esteem if you leave this fight. If you stay in this fight, you're going to realize when you get your injury, because I think if you stay in the fight, you'll last 6 rounds. Being nice, if he doesn't listen and he stays and does the fight, 6 rounds. If he listens to me, stays out of his head, treat Michael like a contender, another heavyweight contender, another boxer, like a newbie. Treat him like that, and you're gonna find you could give a good fight, really good. Like, probably I'll be kind and say 12 rounds, okay? Because I think is how many rounds you stay as well is when you really start to collect your money, okay? So they're not playing with you, but if you give them a good fight, you're gonna be just as big as Mike Tyson after this fight. Even though you don't win, your life is gonna change profoundly. Just be careful. You will be going through physical therapy. Be careful with the narcotics that they give you, you know, the painkillers, because you can develop an opiate addiction. So be careful with that. Be careful with the addiction, but you're going to have a new set of entourage people come in. You are going to continue being a fighter, continue what you're doing, and you're just going to be, you're no longer going to be a D-lister. You're going to be like an A-lister. So this is really a transformative time period for him. It's like he traded. He's like, okay, I'll hurt myself for fame and everything like that, you know, and it's going to be such a beautiful life. And if you stay off the, you stay off the painkillers during that time period, or try to, you will find that emotionally, spiritually, everything about you, this is an emotional advancement for you. So this is life-changing for you all around if you do this fight. So stay in the fight. This is your moment. Don't leave. You will still be rich if you leave in July, but you are going to be like a pariah to everybody. You're going to be like a D-lister. Like, think Kathy Lee Griffin. I love her. When she, you're going to be like that. It's going to be worse, because nobody's not even going to want to hear what you have to say. So don't do that to yourself. Stay, get your licks in, take it seriously, and you're going to find that when you take it seriously, and even though you hurt yourself, but I think you're kind of used to that, you're going to be like, oh my God, I want to do it again. This was not that bad. It's not that bad as you think. So I hope you hang in there, get out of your head, sober up, and like reap the benefits of this energy by staying out of your head and sobering up and staying in the fight. Because when you fight November 15th, it's life-changing. It's beautiful energy, and everybody that you know that was once upon a time your entourage dropped. You lost their phone number. Just like they're going to lose your phone number if you decide to drop out of this fight in July, okay? So that's my predictions. Kisses. Mwah.